The United States is being asked to answer for Israel's conduct in Rafah after a CNN analysis revealed U.S.-made munitions were used in Sunday's deadly strike. At least 45 people were killed and more than 200 others injured after a fire broke out at a camp where people were seeking refuge. Worldwide outrage continues to grow as Israel's military pushes further into the border city. Israel's military says it seized control of a strategic corridor that runs along the entire length of Gaza's border with Egypt. Today's gain of the area known as the Philadelphia Corridor gives Israel control over a strip of land that it says is awash in smuggling tunnels that have bolstered the militant Hamas group. Israel says it's carrying out limited operations in eastern Rafah, but Palestinians in the border city reported heavy fighting today as international criticism continues to grow.
Israel can kill any Palestinian and call them either terrorists or human shields to justify their murder.
Today, more than 30 countries condemned Israel's attacks on hospitals in Gaza and remanded more security of its role in the enclave's health crisis at a World Health Organization meeting. Some even blaming Israel for a growing risk of famine. The United States also critical of Israel for failing to do enough to protect Palestinian civilians.
The continued pattern of significant civilian harm resulting from incidents like Sunday's airstrikes undermines Israel's strategic goals in Gaza.
Speaking on behalf of the Biden administration, U.S. Deputy Ambassador Robert Wood reiterated the United States' position today.
As we have said before, Israel has a right to defend itself against Hamas, but Israel also has obligations to protect civilians. The fact that Hamas's leaders and fighters hide among civilians does not lessen the requirement for Israel to conduct its operations in accordance with international humanitarian law.
But those comments are no longer enough.
How many more charred corpses does he have to see before the president considers a change?
We don't want to see a single more innocent life taken, and I kind of take a little offense at the question.
Especially as new analysis suggests U.S.-made munitions were used in Sunday's deadly strike on a displacement camp. At least 45 people were killed and more than 200 others injured after a fire broke out following an Israeli military strike. In video shared on social media, which CNN geolocated to the same scene by matching details, including the camp's entrance sign and the tiles on the ground, the tail of a U.S.-made GBU-39 small-diameter bomb is visible. 4 explosive weapons experts who reviewed the video for CNN confirmed this. Additionally, CNN says serial numbers on the remnants match those for a manufacturer of the GBU-39 parts based in California. More evidence the bombs were made in the U.S.
We've heard from the Israelis, but again, absent a complete investigation, I can't verify any of this, that small diameter weapons were used in a targeted fashion to go after specific terrorist leaders of Hamas. Again, I can't vouch for that in this moment. We have to see what the investigation shows.
An even worse look for the country? Former contender for the Republican presidential nomination, Nikki Haley, visiting Israel one day after the tragedy at the displacement camp and signing an artillery shell with the words, "Finish them. America hearts Israel." Today, a top Israeli official said that Israel's war with Hamas is likely to last through the end of the year. Israel has vowed to expunge Hamas militants from the entire Gaza Strip.